Yeah, I first knew about the existence of the mill in 1974 when my son, who was at local Ifield school, came home and said he'd had an interesting lunch break with a couple of mates at Ifield Mill, going through this sort of derelict building, which I suppose is interesting in very many ways, especially if you don't hurt yourself. Locals had also entered the building over many years, and some had lit little bonfires, etc. And I knew nothing about because of the mill itself, because the access lane was very narrow, tucked away, and even local people weren't aware that it was there. And being derelict, there wasn't that much interest, I suppose. So I decided to investigate what was there, because I was in the Sussex Industrial Archaeology Society at the time. And so I ventured down, and John Gibson Hill, who was the local archaeologist at that time, was also interested, because it was had been an area that had been used for ironworking over the centuries. And so we decided eventually just to form a small group to see what the possibility was of trying to preserve the building itself.
I'm Mary Wood from Crawley Museum Society. We have a curator and an assistant curator who, with a group of volunteers, run two premises that we have, both here at Ifield Watermill and at our museum in Goffs Park. Our Museum Society arranges several activities such as meetings, talks, lectures, walks or visits to other places of interest. Here at the Watermill it's very interesting because the pond has just been dredged, so we're hoping that in a few weeks' time we'll be fully operational, so you can come along and visit and actually see the wheel working and how to grind corn. We open up to schools, clubs, and any group of yours that wants to have a special visit arranged can do so, either here or at our museum. We're also involved in a project at the moment to take one of Crawley's oldest buildings, the Tree, and convert that into a new museum for Crawley. That should happen by the end of 2016. If you want to know details of when our museums are open or how you can arrange a visit for your group, then just go to our website. That's www.crawleymuseums.org. Thank you.